Welcome to Volatility 411 for Equity Armor Investments. I'm Joe Tigay. Let's jump right into it. The VIX is slightly higher today, 2480. The S&P 500 is slightly lower, and the NASDAQ is slightly higher. So we have a mixed market, and this is all happening on a day when interest rates are higher. So it's interesting to see a reverse rotation, usually on higher interest rates. We are rotating out of growth. That's not happening today. The rest of this week, we have a couple of potential market moving events. ECB on Thursday, CPI on Friday. Interest rates, inflation, that's been the story all year long. We have more of that data coming this week. Now, the market remains range bound for the better part of a week and a half, 4,200 on the upside, 4070 on the downside in the S&P 500, and we're almost building a wedge. So coming to a point, which way we're going to break. Oftentimes there is a move, a big size move when that does happen. Not surprising that the market's been range bound and consolidating. We were seeing the VIX contracting. We're below 25. That's one of the lower levels for the VIX we've seen in some time. Now, what has been the reason for this contraction and this economic divergence? Of course, we're well off the lows we saw a few weeks ago in the market, and the narrative has been that the Fed doesn't need to be as hawkish. The team transitory inflation has been saying, hey, inflation expectations are cooling off, and they are right on a couple of fronts. The housing costs are coming in spite of the fact that interest rates are higher, but housing costs are coming in. We also have inventories building significantly, so that could be cooling the costs for consumers. However, the flip side of that is the wages, and that remains the other shoe to drop for me. We have record low unemployment, record high jobs available. We have not seen the needle move on wages yet, but if it does, that'll be a really concerning for the Fed, and they might just have to really continue their hawkish tone to get that under control. For Equity Armor Investments, I'm Joe Tigay.